Starbucks is now going to be $9 a cup, and they're rebranding it as a $9 experience.
A $9 Starbucks experience will not be experiencing me. I literally go to bed every night and crave the coffee I'm going to make in the morning.
Starbucks! What do you mean you're raising your prices all the way to $9?
Hey YouTube, so as the TikToks have said, Starbucks seem to have raised their prices up to $9. Me personally, I don't drink any Starbucks, but for those who do drink Starbucks, is this going to make you stop going or what? Let me know in the comments. Let's hop in the video.
Starbucks is now going to be $9 a cup, and they're rebranding it as a $9 experience. And I watched a Wall Street Journal article where the Starbucks CEO was getting questioned, and the interviewer brought up a good point. There's a K-shaped economy, and a K-shaped economy is like the letter K. Sorry, I had to sneeze. A K-shaped economy is like the letter K, right? So you've got this, the top half, and then you've got the bottom half. So basically we have rich and poor. We don't have a middle class. So who's buying these $9 cups of coffee? Because me, I'm on the bottom half, and $9 is pretty much what I'm making an hour. So that's an hour's worth of work for a burnt cup of coffee. By the way, unpopular or unpopular opinion, their coffee's terrible. I drink the stock coffee, S-T-O-K. I love them. But what do you think? Do you think $9 is worth it for Starbucks coffee? I mean, half the Starbucks I've gone to are dirty and gross. Like, it's just such a mediocre experience. I'm not paying more than $3 for anything anymore. Like, if it's not $3 cup of coffee, I don't want it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm too poor for this world, but I can't with this anymore.
The CEO of Starbucks just did an interview in which he was making the case for a $9 cup of coffee, which is exactly why he's my favorite CEO. His name is Brian Niccol. If you don't know him, he's an absolute legend. I refer to him as resting Newport Beach face. But my favorite part is that Brian is so full of it in a way that I just find hilarious and endearing, because a lot of people at his level are a little bit full of it, but he's so full of it because he said in order to justify the $9, coffee price, they're going to have to provide a worthwhile experience. He said a premium experience, which of course no part of that is making the coffee taste better, which I think is hilarious. But Brian's a true innovator. Since he's been there, he's done so many good things. He's changed the name from Starbucks back to, get this, the Starbucks Coffee Company. Yeah, Brian did that. Take that, Tesla. He's also done a green apron service, which is like writing the names of the customers on the cups. Again, none of this makes a difference. That's why he's out there acting like he knows that we know he's full of shit and he's going forward. So yeah, and back to his face real quick. If you were making a movie and you're like, let me type in villain CEO face into an AI tool, and they popped his face out, you would be like, it's too much. Like, it's too unrealistic. Let's dial it back. But check out his face. And my only critique of you, Brian, is $9, a little low. Why not make it like $15? And when the customer comes in, they have to apologize to you for being there. That's what I like to see.
Starbucks! What do you mean you're raising your prices all the way to $9? Bro, your coffee's all right already as it is. $9? You think you're worth $9 though? You're convenience. Now you're battling other coffee shops. Does this stop a lot of you from going to Starbucks still? Like, for me, I don't even like Starbucks like that, bro. At all. But I know some of y'all are addicted. Some of y'all go like twice in one day for a whole week. Does this make you still go? Do you find other alternatives? Because I know people be like, I'm just going to make a coffee at home. And it's like ass. Like, I don't know what it is, dog. When somebody else makes you a coffee, it's like a sandwich. When somebody else makes you a sandwich, it's better. When you make your own sandwich, it tastes like ass. So same thing with the coffee, bro. So are you guys going to keep going to Starbucks? Or are you guys just going to be like, I'm going somewhere else, dog? Because $9 is crazy, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe they're trying to brand this price jump as an experience to justify it. I think they think their customers are either dumb rich or just flat out dumb. For real, $9 for a drink is like, let's cut that out.
Starbucks is the next Panera's, and it's going to go out of business, spoken from a person who was a Starbucks manager for over 3 years. So I worked in Starbucks as a barista, as a shift supervisor, and then I managed 2 stores in the time that I worked there before I left. And when I was there in like 2019 to 2021, I believe, something like that, when I was there, They were still on the third place, they were still on coffee, but I started noticing the changes kind of towards the end of my journey there. When I first got there, they were very into liberal ideology and incentives and treating part-time employees great and giving them perks like free Spotify, free college. It was so fun to sit down with my partners and tell them all the perks that they could get from working at Starbucks. On that, they also called everyone partners. They really tried hard not to have a huge hierarchy, and the CEO was a partner, everyone was a partner, and even though it's kind of like stupid and cheesy, it actually did make me feel good, and they've done away with that. The CEO literally just said baristas instead of partners, and that was a huge thing. Towards the end of it, they started going more like energizing drinks, and I saw a lot more of 12-year-olds and preteens coming into the store, and then they also really pushed mobile ordering, drive-through times, and even like this Uber Eats kind of thing. It was like Dine and Dash or something, where we would actually go deliver the coffee straight to someone's car door. And so they completely lost the plot, because the whole time I was there, it was, we are the third place. Like, people go home, school, and then they go to Starbucks. We're the place for them to hang out, to catch up, all of that. And then they just disintegrated that with getting rid of coffee and now pushing these disgusting flavored lime green drinks and charging extra for it when they're not even working on their coffee anymore. And so, yeah, it was a good time, but we are definitely seeing the fall of Starbucks.
This is the experience that Brian Nichols thinks is worth a $9 cup of coffee.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. While I'm taking your order, I'm going to be making drinks, making sandwiches, cleaning the floors, redoing all of the sanitizer waters. So I'm probably going to be really short and rude, but I got to get this shit done because we got to get your drink out in under a minute. I get the shift supervisor out to the lobby. There's a couple making out in the corner, and I've asked them to leave a couple of times, and they won't listen to me because I'm not the manager. Even though I'm not technically supposed to blend more than one Frappuccino, I got 3 caramel ribbon crunches in a row, and we have to get these drinks made in under 45 seconds. So I'm going to blend them all together, and it's not going to taste right because it should only be one blended at a time, but we got to get these drive times down. The cups were super wet to write on, and we had like 18 million drinks in a row. So I kind of just wrote yum on every single cup, but my U's started kind of looking like V's, and my M's kind of started looking like N's, and it kind of just actually looks like gibberish on the cup, but I hope that the customers feel connected with. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you have to pay for water now. Yeah. Oh, there's shit all over the toilet and the bathroom walls? Yeah, so me and 3 other people have been running this store from open to close for the past few days, so we haven't had any time to clean the bathrooms. Yeah, I'll try to get to it. We're down like 4 people today, but...
The Starbucks CEO is saying that coffee is going to be $9 and it should be a little treat. We just need to stop buying these things. I'm so serious. Boycott it. They won't keep raising prices if we stop buying their crap. Make coffee at home. It's actually a lot cheaper to make it at home, obviously, but it's one thing that you can significantly save money on. And I get it. People are gonna be like, oh, my treat. Someone else made a video today about Taco Bell's prices. They keep raising them because people keep buying it. Someone's still supporting it and buying it. If we cut it out for a month, 2 months, 3 months, these places will struggle so bad. I saw Subway is starting to bring back $5 deals. Yes, it's a smaller sandwich, but they realize nobody wants their shitty subs. So now some of their things are $5.
I'm not gonna lie, I've heard hella stories about Starbucks workers being like mistreated, overworked, and just everything bad, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not saying it's true because I don't know personally, but from seeing like Reddit posts and seeing people in real life, it seems to be true, to be honest. But then again, take this all with a grain of salt.
Good morning, pores, and that is with a P-O-O, not a P-O-U. In case there was any confusion that I was referencing our exciting new spring lineup of coffee-inspired beverages such as chrysanthemum chai or yam cold gravy latte. It's not. It's a reference to your socioeconomic status. Listen, we've heard your feedback, and we care about you, and that's why it's important to us to develop new ways of extracting your wealth. So today, we're unveiling our reimagined loyalty program to deliver even more value to our rewards members. In our old, stupid program, you would earn 1 star per dollar. Ew, yuck, counting. Now, you earn 0.22 stars for every $3.45 spent between 7:15 a.m. and 9:15 a.m. Then, if you reload your card between 9:15 and noon Seattle time, you earn 0.001 stars. So, let us do the math for you. All you have to do is reload your card 1,000 times within that time frame, and you get a whole bonus star. And those stars add up fast. One free pump of SFCDL, that's sugar-free cinnamon dolce latte for the insiders, it's only 800 stars. Want some free merch? It's easy. Work your way up to uranium status and you can have any piece of Starbucks merch valued at 99 cents or under. It's all on display right by our creams. We have napkins, stir sticks, even Splenda. Now remember, all of our fresh new spring products like Stinging Nettle Cortado are only available at our non-union stores. Our union stores are getting their own fresh lineup of our overstock of instant via packets and a fleet camera in the break room. Oh, and one more thing. Did somebody say looking for a third? Well, look no further because we're bringing back the third space, baby. We ordered a bunch of these chairs, and to put any white women at ease, we're not fucking with our no homeless policy. So whether you're black, white, brown, pink, purple, or green, come on down as long as our bathroom isn't your only bathroom. Cheers.
Next in line. Hello, how are you? Welcome to Starbucks.
Thank you so much.
How may I help you today?
Well, this is my first time.
This is your first time? My God, thank you for coming. Now we have different sizes for you. Are you thinking about a grande? A venti is our large.
Ooh, how fun.
What are you thinking? I could do an iced coffee, an iced latte, something hot for you, like a mocha. What are you thinking? We have bites for you as well.
Wow, maybe a grande mocha. Yeah.
Perfect. And may I get your name? We write on the cup.
How cute. My name's Ashley.
Ashley? Wonderful. And then wait right over there, Ashley. There's a nice chilled bottle of water for you right in that chair right there for you to sit and wait, okay? Enjoy yourself. Pull up a chair and relax. Next.
Hello.
Hello.
This is my first time here. I'm really excited.
Great.
I guess I'll get a large mocha.
You mean a venti?
A large, yeah, I guess.
Here, venti is large.
Oh, okay, great, yeah.
Can you get your name?
Ashley.
Ashley? Alrighty, I'll be right over there. Thanks.
The CEO of Starbucks really said, if you're poor, just say that. Because our $9 coffee is now a premium experience. And that's just going to be the way it is. So if you are too poor for Starbucks, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this man is clueless about what the economy is like for most people right now. And second of all, Starbucks coffee is very mid, okay? It's not good. It's not. And I was a faithful Starbucks girl. Faithful up until 3 years ago. And I was at Starbucks every day. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars at Starbucks. Well, my husband's dollars. So I'm a Starbucks girl from before. So this man is now basically saying, look, if you can't afford it, I'm sorry, but it's going to be $9. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's a splurge. And a lot of people are going to be like, it's fine with me. Like, he has no clue about where most Americans are living right now, economy-wise. He is absolutely clueless. Please find a better option than Starbucks. There are so many other places that have better quality coffee than Starbucks coffee. I'm telling you, all you got to do is look in your area. For me, where I live, there's Eliano's Coffee, which is amazing espresso. There's the Human Bean. There's a small business coffee place where I live. So there are better options. All you got to do is try them. And I know it's hard because you've been drinking Starbucks for so long. But believe me, these CEOs, these rich a-holes, do not deserve to have our money anymore. So try reaching out and going to a small business to get your coffee, or just try another place. And don't go to Dunkin', because that's just disgusting.
Going back on the idea that it's supposed to be an experience, the experience is really not good, to be honest. One employee can't give you the perfect experience because they're so overworked and mistreated, you know what I mean? They're forced to rush to make you your drink like as fast as possible, and it's just unfair for them to try to meet those standards. And I'm not gonna lie, I got hella respect for all those workers, because that's a hard job. No way I could do that.
Starbucks rebranding and trying to say their $9 cup of regular coffee is going to be an experience just boggles my mind, because I don't know if anyone else has had the same experience as me in Starbucks, but my experience is I go in there and order a drink and it's $12 if I want to have add-ons or milks or whatever it is. And then I will catch an attitude by any of the baristas. You're not allowed to ask them how long it's going to take. You're not allowed to like look at them or ask them for anything else because they're not nice. And then if I mobile order instead, so I don't have to interact with the baristas, my Starbucks personally, I have to order it when I'm in my living room before I leave my house, because they'll take anywhere between 20 to 45 minutes to make my order for me. And then when I tell them I'm running late for work and forget it, they give me a nasty attitude. Like, what experience? Am I going to pay a premium for a terrible experience? Because in general, I don't get a good Starbucks experience. And the only reason I will continue to go there is because my area does not have a lot of coffee shop options. And if I'm running to work and I just need to grab a cup of coffee, like that's where I'm gonna go. And I refuse to go to Dunkin' Donuts because they have quite literally never gotten my order right there before. Now the only other option I have is 7 Brew, which I will go to, but they are drive-through only and they don't do mobile orders, so I can't order ahead of time. But has anyone else just like not had a good experience with Starbucks? Like, it's not like I'm going in there and getting like really great service or anything. Like, why would I want to pay a premium for that?
Growing up, you get mad at your parents and shit saying, oh, we got food at home, this and that. But nowadays, you just scroll on the internet and see Starbucks say $9 coffee is worth it. And what that shit ain't even worth $4 for real. Out of all fucking coffee places. Like, the audacity of these companies, not to mention, like, they didn't used to say this shit before, I feel like. I don't know, I'm not open like that, but now with social media, all of the CEO executives getting interviews, you just see bullshit every day. Okay, that making an apology to older generations. I was right on that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, might as well just get a coffee machine. It would be a better investment, probably save like 3x the money. The whole fucking year.
So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if this is gonna affect you buying Starbucks or not. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Peace out.